what if I make you a cake? Would you come to school?
11 minus 6, 5.
My name is Lori States, and I'm a math instructor at the Omaha Street School in Omaha, Nebraska. Growing up, I had 6 older brothers, so 7 total, and I am the youngest. I was really close with my grandma. Every year, she would bake me a birthday cake for my birthday. That special feeling that I got when she made me the cakes inspired me to make cakes for my students to make them feel special. Omaha Street School is an alternative education school, so the first year I was teaching at this street school, I had a student who told me they weren't going to come to school the next day because it was their birthday. And I said, well, what if I make you a cake? Would you come to school? And he said, sure, can you make me a marble cake? And I said, I would. It was the first cake anyone had ever made for him. And on Monday morning when he came to school, I asked how he liked his cake, and he said he really enjoyed it. And I said, well, what else did you get for your birthday? And he said, well, I got your cake. And I said, no, what else? Well, what'd you get from your parents? And he said, Miss, all I got was your cake. It made me so sad. I didn't realize that the cake was going to be the only gift the student would receive that year. And then I realized it was like that for a lot of my students. A couple days later, another student came up to me and said, my birthday's next week. Can I have a red velvet cake? So ever since then, at the beginning of the school year, I hand out a note card for each student. They write down their birthday and they write down their cake request. I always tell the students that they can request anything that they want. As long as there's a recipe and I can find the recipe, I will attempt it. The cakes that students request can be anything from strawberry cheesecake, pineapple upside down cake, chocolate anything cake, mango chili lime cake, tres leches cake with fresh strawberries. I mean, you name it, they've asked me for it. For each cake, I go out and buy the ingredients. Some people have donated cake stands, cake boxes, or cake rounds, but for the most part, I put in the money for the cakes. I believe my cakes make the students feel special. They really look forward to it. I try to make each one unique and each one specific to them. When the students receive the cake, I want them to feel that they're important, and I just want them to know how much they're loved and how much they're valued and how much they mean to me and the school.
Hey, what is your dream cake? If you had a you in your life, what would your dream cake be? The craziest thing.
Such a good question. I don't even know. I love cheesecake. So it would have to be some sort of cheesecake and maybe like a lemon blueberry cheesecake. I like the fresh fruity flavors and yeah.
Making some notes, just saying,
The cakes really help. I mean, I've always heard they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And once that first cake at the beginning of the school year is given, the kids get so excited about everything else. They've been through a lot of struggles in their life, and a lot of them feel rejected and
and they get excited for their friends because their birthdays are coming up.
Right.
And it's something they get to share. You're also building connections between your students, which is so important. I mean,
yes. Thank
you are our kind of hero, not just us. We love you being able to do what you do, but so do our friends at Supernatural, which is the coolest name ever. Supernatural, like awesome. They want to make, they make all natural, obviously from the title. They make all natural sprinkles and all the fun stuff. And they are trying to help you, and they're donating $2,500 to fund your cakes. Because
that is so awesome.
Pocket. Isn't that great? Isn't
that awesome?
It's so beautiful.
I love it. Our kids have struggled so much with rejection and people telling them that they're not going to amount to anything or they're not worthy. And just to give them this awesome birthday cake that they can remember and to know that they are worthy, they're important, they're loved, and we are celebrating their life. That is just so important.